Hey guys, it's John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. I had to turn my hat on here. Welcome to Inspirations for Your Life. I'm so glad you decided to pop in and see me here at Inspirations for Your Life. Take this opportunity to go get yourself that delicious beverage, a snack, a fruit, some chips, cookies, or whatever sweet thing you want for your mouth, maybe a Twizzler, what have you. So go rush and get that, and we'll start the show in just a second. Thank you so much for being here, whether you're with me at 10:50 p.m., 10:50 a.m., 6 a.m., 6 p.m., 3 a.m., 3 p.m. It makes it really great that you're here with me now, or you can watch me any other time. So do get that snack and hurry on back. You know our master topic for the week, ladies and gentlemen, is this, and that is how to harness playfulness for serious success, right? And our master topic, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight, I should say the granular topic is really what I should say. The granular topic for tonight is play like a kid and innovate like a pro. Wow, that's a pretty amazing mouthful there, isn't it? All right, so let's just dive right in. Come on, get that snack, get that beverage. Come on back here. Hurry back. All right, we got to get going with the show. So, welcome everyone once again. Great to have you here. Welcome to Inspirations for Your Life. I am your host, John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur, also your podcast coach. And tonight, we're going to journey to rediscover one of the most powerful tools you've had since childhood. Play. Play is more than just fun and games. It's a vital element in unlocking creativity, solving problems, boosting collaboration, and even recharging your mental and physical energy. By tapping into your inner child, you can reignite that playfulness, passion of spirit, and use it to drive innovation and growth in both your personal and professional life. Are you ready to unlock the full potential of play? Let's dive in together. All right. So first thing I want to talk about is rediscovering joy, the joy of play. When you were a kid, maybe you had an Xbox, maybe it was in a television like myself, maybe you have the Wii Fit, and you just love playing with that controller, right, or that game. And you didn't need a plan or permission to just play, you played. Rediscovering that joy can bring a fresh, unfiltered approach to your work and life, allowing you to explore creative solutions and see the world with renewed enthusiasm. Whether it's as simple as playing a quick game, taking a walk, or engaging in a playful hobby, these moments help reignite your inner spark and passion to, yes, become a better version of yourself. So the power of imagination. Remember when a cardboard box could be a rocket ship, or a boat, or a plethora of other things, and you could travel to distant galaxies, all from your living room. I remember at our shore house taking two chairs, and the two chairs we would put a blanket or a sheet over, and my friends, we would basically hide underneath like the little thing, kind of be like our little fort, and it was a lot of fun. So imagination was limitless back then, and it can be just as powerful now, but you have to allow yourself to do that. By embracing your inner dreamer, you can think beyond the obvious and approach challenges with fresh perspectives. This kind of imaginative thinking leads to breakthroughs and innovative ideas that can take your career, relationships, and even your knowledge to an entirely new level and height when you embrace it. This is very important. So play as a tool for problem solving. Play opens your mind to different possibilities. When we play, we let go of rigid thinking and embrace the unexpected. This can be an incredibly fulfilling time for us, especially when you're stuck. Approaching a problem or challenge playfully, much like a puzzle or a game, allows you to relax and see solutions that might have been hidden before right now. Today, we can explore some practical ways to bring playful problem solving into your routine. How can we do that? Well, let's say you can't solve a problem. Maybe you're working on a puzzle, right? So you just try to be the like, what if I found the right piece? So you can just kind of like be thinking about it, right? And your subconscious is going to get you to do different things, even though you may not be aware of them consciously. Another way that we can play is we can just say, hey, I want to experiment. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. And suspend all judgment. I know that's hard for a lot of people because, you're under all this uh, set of rules and dogmas. Just play like you were when you were a kid and don't be judgmental about the results. Take it in and learn from it. All right. Play to boost creativity. You ever notice how creative ideas often come when you're not working, but when you're out having fun? That's because play engages different parts of your brain. Encouraging new connections and inspiring creative thought is what it's about. By incorporating moments of play into your day, whether it's a break to doodle, engage in a game, or even daydream, you'll find that creativity flows more easily and new ideas will come faster to you, almost naturally. Collaboration. So, through play isn't just for solo fun, it's an incredible way to collaborate with others. Think back to when you were a kid on the playground. You naturally teamed up with others, worked together to build a sandcastle, solve a game, or come up with new adventures. In a professional setting, incorporating play can foster stronger relationships, encourage open communication, and create a more collaborative work environment. It's a way to build trust and engage others in a positive, energized way. When we open up our minds to play, we are non judgmental. We are listening to what's going on. And when we listen, it's like we see everything as a possibility, right? The world has endless possibilities. The challenge is they may not be the possibility that you're looking for at the moment. And so, you know what you do? You put the blinders down because, like, oh, this isn't what I want. Well, remember I said to you that things can come in different packages, they can come in different forms. So, if we can embrace that, ladies and gentlemen, I feel our life can really change. So, if you're at the office and you're having a troubling time, let's say brainstorming, how about making it a fun exercise? Maybe taking some different ideas and putting it into a bingo game and having other people kind of collaborate with resources. There's another great technique where you basically start with two people in the room and you come up with some ideas and you have other people that are outside the room. Then after you've brainstormed for a while, then you bring one person back in the room and then they come up with an idea and then they collaborate with the ideas that are on paper. Same thing happens. You bring another one, another 5 or 10 minutes. And it starts to gel because, see, when somebody else sees your idea, it's from a completely different perspective, right? You remember what I said from Dr. Dwayne Dyer, who brought this great, incredible lesson to us from Patanjali's. And he said, when we change the way we look at things we look at change. When we change the way we look at things we look at change. When we change the way we look at things we look at change. But what I want to tell you is that it's not about changing for a moment and then going back. The fearless mindset of a child in your childhood. Kids don't fear failure. They just dive into play without a second thought. If the sandcastle didn't work, well, we'll just build another one. If the cards didn't work, I don't know how many times, I played cards on our table down the shore and we would set up and build these castles. And I remember we had a door going outside right there by the table. Now, I probably shouldn't have played by the door, but nobody was opening the door. And so one of my grandfathers went over to open the door. And I'm like, Grandpa, don't open that door. And before I could say anything, he's opened the door. And I'm like, I got to start all over again. My thing is that, oh, that's okay. You're young. You can do that. And it was like they didn't have any respect for what I was doing. So that's a problem. And so I didn't fear failure. I just kept doing it over and over again. So this is the mindset we need to bring back as adults. See, as children, we have this naturally ingrained in us. By letting go of the fear of making mistakes, we free ourselves to explore, experiment, and innovate without the pressure of perfection. Play teaches us that it's okay to try, fail, and try again. You haven't really failed unless you've quit. And you haven't quit unless you've stopped. So just because you might have taken a pause or a break, that doesn't mean you failed. It might have not gone well for you, so you can just regroup and figure out how to put the Legos together or how to regroup to come up with a better solution. With this fearless attitude and mindset, we can tackle challenges head on and take creative tasks that lead to growth. So, learning through play is an art. We often forget that play is one of the most natural ways we learn. As kids, we learned everything from social skills to problem solving through play. As adults, we continue to learn through playful exploration, whether it's trying out new hobbies, engaging in role play scenarios, or using games to strengthen skills. Play keeps learning light and enjoyable, making it easier to absorb new information and retain its long term value. So, incorporating play into daily life is something you should do. Life gets busy, but it's important to stop and make space for play every day. Whether it's a 10-minute break to do something playful, a lunchtime walk, or a creative hobby after work. Play doesn't have to be a huge time commitment to make a big impact. Maybe you like to do models when you were younger. Who says you can't do models now? Maybe you do like to do model cars or build other models. Maybe you like to play with trains. Why not do that now? The key, ladies and gentlemen, is consistency and to allow yourself to trust in that freedom that everything is going to be okay. Regular moments of play keep your mind refreshed and help you maintain a positive, innovative mindset. Now, sharing tips on how to seamlessly integrate play into your daily routine, that might seem daunting, but it's not. You might be at your desk, okay? And for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe there's a few cards lying around your desk. And maybe you decide to take the cards and play with them. Maybe you have a rubber band and maybe you just take it for a moment and you just like, I wonder what would happen if I did. So like, you just kind of like try to just let your mind just explore. Maybe there's a new texture and you want to explore what that texture is. Maybe you look at something a different way. Maybe you say, well, what happens if I do this? Or what happens if I approach it this way? Or what happens if I believe that the earth is not round or not this shape or whatever? So play is very important. And there's no real guide to playing. It's just allowing your mind to explore and to not judge. Play for mental and physical energy is very important. So play is a fantastic way to release pent-up energy and clear your mind. Physical play, whether it's a quick game of tennis, a walk, or dancing around the living room, boosts endorphins and reduces stress. Mentally, play gives you a break from the daily grind, allowing you to use your brain to recharge. By the time you return to work or your next project, you'll feel refreshed, engaged, and ready to tackle tasks with a new focus from a completely different angle. So balancing play with focus is important. We're not just going out and throwing balls all day or just taking things apart or just daydreaming forever. No, we have some focus. So let's say we're in work and we're trying to figure out a solution for something. Well, how would I want to be approached? Suppose I was the person out there. What would I be looking for if I was going to be getting a ticket? What would entice me to come to this event? So too much play without purpose can lead to distraction. So it's important that you have a promise or goal to what the play should be about. So there's a little structure. And again, while too much focus without play can lead to what we all know as burnout. That's right. So the secret is learning how to balance the two, integrating play in ways that support your goals and promises. By altering things between the focused work and playful breaks, you'll keep your mind sharp, your energy high, your motivation strong, and you'll keep arousing that curiosity, which will just keep everything going on and on and on again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who I am by now, allow me to please introduce myself. My name is Mr. John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. You know, it is always such a privilege, a pleasure, an honor to be with you guys every single day or evening or whenever I create content, whether it's live or it's recorded. I just thank you for making the choice to have me be a part of your life and allow me to improve your life just a little bit more each day. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the last episode of this series, which will be day 7. Have yourself an amazing rest of your night and morning. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Be well, everyone.